Have you ever thought, what do we mean by the word thought? After completing my speech project 6 from CC manual, I was thinking about my next project, CC7, research your topic. I started my research by thinking, when should I give my speech project 7? Thankfully, I got a slot in this Aristocrat club. It was the time to think what to speak. I started thinking. I thought and thought and thought. While thinking about the topic, suddenly I realized I have thought the word thought already 7 times harder. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, dignitaries, Assalamu alaikum. I'm very good afternoon to all of you. It was then thought as my speech topic, as I thought previously. Going back to the question, what do we mean by thought? It's a mental process which allows to be conscious, to imagine. Scientifically, we can define thought. It's an electromagnetic wave that transfers from synapse to synapse via neuron, which enables us to think. It is the element of thinking, and we can also consider it as the synonym of thought. The similar words of thought are consciousness, cognitions, imagine, belief, and one more way we can define the thought, that is, it's a form of energy which can giving a force which can perform physical feat. While thinking about my topic, I came across one presentation. That presentation tells us thought has the physical entity, having mass, having speed, having color, having power. I was very much interested to look, to start thinking, to take the challenge, to research on thought, and to get some conclusions, to get some result. Finally, I was amazed to have this result to share with all of you. So what is the mass of the thought? Thought has mass, as like electromagnetic radio wave. If thought can be defined as transfer of electrical impulse through our brain, as we know that electricity is the movement of electron through a medium, and electron is a particle having spin of half. Therefore, we can consider thought has mass. But if mass is too small to consider its gravitational force, that is also very small. Secondly, what is the color of thought? As we know, among all electromagnetic waves, visible light has the color. That's why we can see. Since yet to find the wavelength and frequency of thought, we cannot associate color to thought. But in our society, we usually consider like angry, it is the color of red. Passionate is the color of red. If you consider yellow, it regards calm and quiet, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving what is the speed of thought? As I said before, neuron transfers signal while our body reflects at a speed of 5 to 120 meters per second. If normally neuron transmit signals of our normal activity at a speed of 0.5 meters per second. Having these differences, if we compare with the speed of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second, the greatest speed on earth. If we compare with light, that is 6 into 10 to the power 8 times slower than light. That is the speed of thought. My friend, moving on, the power of thought. Experimentally, it has proven by one of the research group here, Princeton Engineering Anomalies Research Lab, they proved that thought has the effect on critical mass, which means it has power. After having researched on this topic, my perceptions about thought have changed a lot. Hope after my speech, all of you have some food about the word thought. Back to Toastmaster of the day.